Well, for the time I've gone ahead to live to watch football, a lot of shocks have gone ahead to obviously happen. Though history was on the side of Grimsby Town, I never thought that United would obviously get knocked out at this round. Having gone ahead obviously started off as they started, but Grimsby has shown us that they are really a step ahead. And one of the shocking factors that I've gone ahead to obviously see and really understand that Man United might be really having a huge problem is that this side of Grimsby went ahead to obviously bench their top players. And they're like, United is coming in town, but they are not even afraid of Manchester United. And that is where we say respect has even gone ahead to be lost for the club of Manchester United into this particular affair. And guess what? The club is really in tatters. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? It's not my usual trick to obviously come and talk about Manchester United, but you not eat that every time United loses. I obviously have to come here and really give the other view of the team that is going to hate to beat the club of Manchester United, and that is Grimsby Town. Grimsby is a very weak side, and to show you that Grimsby is really very weak, they really play into League 2. League 2 comes in through after League 1, Championship and the Premier League. That means they play into what we call the fourth league of the football hierarchy of the England side. And even in League 2, they are placed fourth. They've gone ahead to play 5 games. They've won 3, they've drawn 2 and lost 0. And they're really having 11 points and they have a goal difference of 5. Chesterfield is ahead of them. MK Dons is ahead of them. And they really come third into that table. And today, they've gone ahead obviously come out and really humiliate the club of Manchester United. And it has obviously gone ahead to be knocked out. Now, there is a statement I made. If you really watched my match preview, my match reaction after Arsenal went ahead to beat Man United, I responded to fans of Manchester United that you are really acting like you haven't gone ahead to be here to watch United play football. I told them I've been here to watch Manchester United play all what they are doing, and I've seen this. Manchester United has on several occasions come up and obviously acted well or played well against big teams. And those big teams, I'm talking about teams like Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, teams like those, because those teams really open up and they play a high line. Now, United struggles when it's playing against teams that are really playing a low block. And this is what is going to happen exactly that. With United having 28 shots at goal, they only managed to convert 2 goals, out of the 28 shots at goal of the opponent. And that shows you how huge United is struggling to obviously put those balls into the back of the net. You understand? So you go ahead and really listen back to my words, and more shocks are really coming in through at the club of Manchester United if you don't really come up and obviously analyze this better and better. So Grimsby is through to the next round and they are really celebrating, and I'm really excited for them, because these are things that don't come regularly into all for your team to obviously get appreciated to this level. And I want to let you know that Grimsby is a side that has gone ahead to put in a very huge shift, and United has lost on penalties 12-11. Brian Mbeumo went ahead to obviously see himself miss a penalty, and Manchester United found themselves in a position of really getting knocked out. So that is all about Man United, and I don't want to talk about Grimsby a lot, but I want to obviously get into other teams that I really talk about regularly onto this channel, and that is Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City and other Premier League teams, because the third round of the Carabao Cup is out. Arsenal will be hosted by Port Vale, Swansea will host Nottingham, Lincoln will host Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur will host Doncaster, Brentford will host Aston Villa, Huddersfield will host Man City, Liverpool will host Southampton, Newcastle will host a team known as Bradford. Then Sheffield Sheffield will host Grimsby. That is going to hit to knock out Man United today. Wolves will host Everton. Crystal Palace will host Millwall. Burnley will host Cardiff. Wrexham will host Reading. Wigan will host Wycombe. Barnsley will host Brighton, and Fulham will host Cambridge into the mix. So that is how the third round is going to obviously be drawn. You now know what your team is obviously going to be facing, and let's obviously get into a little bit of an analysis in there. Arsenal, Port Valley. This will be a chance for the club of Arsenal to obviously come in through and really put in a very, very huge shift to see to it that they obviously rotate their players a little bit, because some players aren't really getting in enough playing time. And you're going to have to look at players like, what's the name of this guy? Come off the bench, really making wonders. That is Max Dolman, and I think that will help him really put in a very huge shift altogether for him as a player. So Arsenal are really going to be hosted by Port Valley. And when you look at the Carabao Cup fixtures, obviously, I think the dates are really ready. I know the dates are really, the dates are not yet communicated, but we'll know when they're really going to be playing it. The likes of Mosquera will obviously have a chance to really start a game. Max Dolman, I think Noni Madueke will have a go into that game. The likes of Waneri, even Hankapi when he comes in through, Lewis Kelly, talk of Nogard, if at all he's really free from injury. The Martinellis of this world will obviously come in through and really prove to the manager that we can obviously do the needful. So I think huge changes will obviously be made, and they will obviously be coming in through to see to it that a lot really goes on well as planned. When you go to the side of Spursy, also they have to play against Doncaster. Man City make some changes. Huddersfield in there, Liverpool, Southampton, Newcastle, Bradford, they'll obviously be there to really put in a very huge shift altogether. So that's what I had to offer, and the main reason that's why I came in here was to tell you that Arsenal is going to be playing against Port Valley, and other Premier League teams are going to have to be drawn for the Carabao Cup third round into the mix. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. I'm waiting for your reactions into the comment section below about what has gone ahead to happen to Manchester United, as Grimsby has gone ahead to obviously shock Manchester United, and they are really knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Rokani David remains my name. Third video of the day, and hope you guys are really awake. I might obviously come in through the live stream that you guys will obviously come up and really tell me about what your thoughts are about it. We sign out. See you later. And it's a 5 fingers out to everyone watching it through. Continue to subscribe, because we want to hit 28,000 subscribers onto this beautiful channel, and you know how that really comes to pass. It comes to pass by you guys continuing to subscribe to this channel hugely and largely. Bye bye.